Okay, so this is the August 2010 Regents exam for Algebra 2 Trig. We're going to start with question number 1. This is what is the product, and that we FOIL. So multiply that times that, this times this. Okay, so that gives us 9 minus 5. The middle terms cancel out because they're biconditionals, and we know the answer therefore is 4. Okay. What is the radian measure? Okay, anytime we're doing radian measure, we take the angle and we multiply it by pi over 180. So we multiply this by pi over 180. Now, so 420 divided by 180 and pi gives us 7/3 pi, and it must stay negative. Good. Third question, what is the domain? Alright, so domain, we're looking at x values. We're starting here, so that's -4. That's defined, so that's no good. Our range is 2, it's defined, so therefore it's choice 2. Excellent. Next page. The expression is equivalent to anything with an I squared is -1, so that's going to be -2 plus -3 I. So for this one. Number 5, -70 degrees. -70 degrees means we're, instead of going up, we're actually going to be going down. So choice 4 is the answer. It's a -70 degree angle. Number 6. Alright, so here, what are the two positive values for c to the nearest tenth? You have the ambiguous case. We haven't studied that. We're going to look at that in a second, so let's draw this out. So you have this starting, this is angle A, it's 74. Okay, so this angle right here is 74 degrees. And this is going to be side A, and we'll call this side C. So for this, we're going to do lost signs. And so you get A over sine A equals C over sine C. Alright. When you actually do the math here, you should end up with choice 3. Okay. So when we find angle C, when we plug everything in, we should end up with angle C. Choice C. Alright, inverse. So that means inverse. The negative means that it's quadrant 2 or quadrant 3. Okay, so we want the angle that's going to be negative for cosine, so it's quadrant 2, quadrant 3. Cosine of radical 3 over 2, cosine inverse of radical 3 over 2 is going to give us 30 degrees, so the reference here is 30. So therefore in quadrant 2, a 30-degree angle is 150. In quadrant 3, it's 210. The 150 is there. our answer. Alright, here, whenever we have a exponential equation, we need bases to be the same, so 9 is really 3 squared. This is 2 to 3x plus 1. That's going to equal 27 is 3 to the third. Raised to the power of x plus 2. Now that the bases are the same, we set exponents equal. So we end up with 6x plus 2 equals 3x plus 6. Solving for x, you get x is equal to 3x plus 4, so 4/3. Number 9, the roots of the equation are. Alright, so that's quadratic formula. We're going to factor that. So we get x equals negative b, which is negative 7, plus or minus the square root b squared, so it's 7 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is negative 3, all over 2a, so that's 4. Alright, a little math involved here. We have, first off, it's negative 7, that's out. Alright, 7 squared minus plus 8/24, so we get 7 squared plus 24. So we're left with x equals to negative 7 plus or minus the square root 49 plus 24 all over 4. 49 and 24 gives us 73. So 53 needs to be. Alright, cosecant of a. Well, we know that sine of a is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So cosecant of a equals the hypotenuse over the opposite. So the hypotenuse is 25, the opposite is 7, so 25 over 7. When simplified, alright, so here, negative, negative, that means they're going to be 1 over, because it's a negative exponent, so that's really w to the 9th over w to the 5th. Whenever we have a division, that means we're subtracting. So that's really w to the 4th. And we raise to the power, we're multiplying, so that gives us w squared. Choice 2. Assembly committee, 8 students, 15 members. How many different committees? So that's going to be 15 C8. And you type that in your calculator, and you get choice 2. Amateur bowler calculated as average for the season. Data normally distributed if it's 50 games within 1 standard deviation of the mean. So 1 standard deviation of the mean, that's going to be 76% of 50. Typing that in your calculator, you should get choice 3. It's 78%. 68%. 68% of 50. That's up 8%. What is the formula for the nth term of the sequence below? This is a arithmetic sequence, so e to the n is equal to a1 plus d times n minus 1. You know the first term is 10, plus the d is 2, n minus 1, giving us 2n plus 8. Alright, which values are in the solution set? We're setting them equal, so you have 3x minus 6 equals x squared minus x minus 6. You want to solve that, and you should end up with 0 and 4. So you end up with x squared minus 4x minus 12 is equal to 0. So therefore, nope, sorry, it's plus 6. So you end up with x minus 4, x equals 0, and x equals 4. Alright, let's stop here.